Welcome to Elite Encounters. I'd like to give a special welcome back to the Elite. Yes, that's you, our awesome subscribers. You can tune in and see us every Tuesday. Who is that? At 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It wasn't me, or was it you? I think it may have been me.
And you can
I hit that button.
check out our channel for links to our other content, as well as that awesome subscribe button. Hit that, and you too can become one of the elite. Previously on Soul Severed, these heroes, soon to have a name, thanks to our community in Discord, continued through Voth'Ril and into Carissus, and found a burned out village.
What the hell is playing?
They came across a small village that had been attacked by Kolo. These are humanoid hyenas that eat anything, and that includes each other and other humanoids. Their cannibalistic nature causing them to completely seem to destroy this village, leaving one survivor, which they rescued, named Anna. She asked to travel with them onto the Cypress Canyon and incited the discussion about a name for their group and their fame. That's where I would like to focus you guys in, on where you finally came to that name and the first time you told someone. Finishing up burning Kolo bodies and setting up camp, getting a meal set.
Hey, Barnabas, can you give me a hand with this last body?
Certainly. You caught me as I was just staring with a distant look in my eyes, just watching the body smolder. And I kind of snapped out of that reverie and helped you grab the last corpse.
We kind of half struggled and tossed it on the top of the pyre. And so, what do you think about all this group name thing?
Well, as I said when it was first brought up, at first I didn't really care to set us apart like that. But the more I thought about it, the more we've kind of, been working over these bodies, it really has struck home that if I had not come to meet you and the people that you travel with, I would still be wandering aimlessly alone, odd job to odd job, trying to earn the coin that I need to send back home. And with this group of friends, I seem to have found a purpose. I seem to have recentered myself, and I feel like I am part of something again, like I belong to something again. So I think that does deserve some sort of identity. What that may be, I don't know, but I just feel like we're all united together somehow into some common purpose for each other.
Laney's lackeys.
No.
What, we're not all here for me?
As I kind of start heave-hoing the corpse. No.
Yeah, I don't. Kind of like how I mentioned before, it's always been an understanding from me growing up that if something has a name, it's permanent. You've invested in it, and there's some kind of permanency in the world. Mm-hmm. There are tons of trees, right? There are tons of just trees.
Right.
But my people would turn a tree into a guardian tree, and it had its own name and its own identity, and it's just kind of a thing that as I was asked, I too originally was kind of like, man, I don't know that I want to put that stamp of permanency on things, because now that's linked to who we are and what we do and the trail or legacy that we leave. For whatever good or whatever bad comes of it. But I think it's important for us to identify that the works and the things that we do versus just kind of letting it wash into the river Styx with all the other souls. I don't know. It's kind of an interesting thing. The fire's getting hot.
Yeah. Uncomfortably so, yeah.
Fire's really
So-
loud.
Not to diverge from the topic, but you mentioned something about sending money home. What's that all about?
There are debts I feel I need to pay. And
I won't pry. Just something I've not learned about you yet.
from time to time, if we earn any coin or find any coin, and I find myself with a surplus, there's a certain amount that I just send home to some families that I feel I owe something to, that I feel it's the only thing I can do to help them through the pain I've caused them, I suppose. That's all. And I stare back into the flames.
I kind of glance around as the last of the creature catches flame, and I kind of just stepped away and kind of gave Barnabas his space at the pyre and walked back over to the rest of the group.
We were cooking away from the burning bodies.
I would assume that your camp would have been well away from burning bodies, but so. Well, can I help you cook?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Anna will give a hand as best she can, sneaking little bits to Azara, who kind of sits next to her and every once in a while kind of chirps, this little meow.
She really likes you.
She's sweet.
Just don't let her get too used to it. She gets spoiled.
I can understand that.
She acts like she hasn't eaten in days, so
Seems to be most felines.
I feed her all the time.
So she's used to this. She's used to being next to the cook and getting fed. Understandable. Makes sense.
It's usually more crowded. There's usually a dire wolf and a dwarf.
well, the dwarf doesn't take as much space up, but you know, the dire wolf, you know, a little bit.
Don't tell him that he doesn't take up much space.
I'll say it to his face. I don't care.
But he's a mountain of a dwarf.
I ain't scared of him.
Well, hopefully I'll meet him one day. But, I mean, I did hear you guys kind of discussing here and there. Did you guys come up with something?
I think we've hemmed and hawed about it enough. I think we're all united together, and I think that the thing that binds us together is the very souls of our existence. And I think that the things that make us different than the monsters that we dispatch, at least to my belief, is that we have inherently good and positive natured souls. Whether you believe monsters have souls or not, that's on you, but I think our souls are united. And I think that we're gonna be called the United Souls.
United Souls. So you guys could just call yourselves us. That's. I like it.
This is us.
Exactly. This is the. You can literally say this is us, United Souls. That's. I like it. I really do. I can't wait to spread your name.
So, tell me, Anna, where are you from? What are you doing? And how did you end up out here? This doesn't seem to be a. This doesn't seem to be a place that you would have just naturally found yourself. Not to sound that we're skeptical, but we didn't survive this long together, being trusting of everyone we meet on the road.
I completely understand. Well, as I said, I'm kind of a naturalist and more of a traveling druid, if you will. And I find myself in some small towns and forests and other landscapes, mountains. But I happened to have the misfortune of coming into this town as it was burning.
Trying to be a hero or trying to be curious about what laid the fire?
I've been here before, it just... I was definitely too late to help anyone. And then found myself prisoner. And being bitten. So, here I am.
Did I get all those bites, by the way?
Yes, yes, thank you.
I just want to make sure.
I'm going to go check on that pyre, make sure it's not spreading in places it shouldn't be. And I will kind of excuse myself out of the conversation and head back over to where I assume Barnabas is still kind of staring off into space, into the fire.
Yes, I was still at my reverie there, yep. A safe distance away, but still just staring at the smoldering flames.
I don't even say anything. I just kind of walk up behind him and just stand next to him.
Ah,
Next thing you know,
What do you do when a vampire walks up behind you and just stands there?
Give me your money, kid.
you stay
Hopefully
very,
it's
very
several,
still.
so I'm good.
That's how several stays rich.
If I don't move, can he actually see me?
Yeah.
Apparently you.
He's a vampire, not a T-Rex.
In a past life, okay?
Well, with food and reverie into the fire and such, and fire takes a while to burn down, but eventually you do get the bodies burnt and fill your bellies, set watches, get some sleep. In the morning, wake up and had another good breakfast. As everybody's getting ready to move. Anna spoke up again. So, being a traveling druid, guys, I do know that there's another druid that does make her home near here. It wouldn't be but maybe a mile off the main road toward Cypress Canyon. Do you think we could check on her and make sure that the Colo haven't been there as well?
I mean, it's ultimately up to him. It's his hometown. It's his homecoming.
I don't mind a side trip.
I really appreciate it.
Got a lot to think about on the way there anyway.
Hey, Lenny,
Yeah.
did you take your audio stone and put it in front of your face?
In front of my face?
Because you talk like this.
Yeah, I'm talking away from it, yeah.
Put it on the other side of the sign.
Put you on the other side of the sign.
I wish you would.
That's after the show.
Overwatch and Lenny.
Fighting words.
Nope. Nope.
Is it a new bad bromance?
No. Well, very different.
It's always a bad romance.
Careful, someone might get jealous.
Several's moved on.
Oh, that's sad. When did that happen?
No, actually, he's moved on. He's dead.
Dying alive.
That was terrible.
I've
Died alive.
quasi moved on.
Lenny, you're a dick.
Just 1 calorie, not dead enough.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Wow.
While this
I was
banter
gonna
was
ask what I missed.
Yeah, welcome back.
Some tension. While this banter was going on, Barnabas, after going through his reagents and mixing his substances for the day, closes the book and looks up in his Anna, you mentioned that you were bit several times, at least a few times.
Yeah.
Do you know if these Kolo creatures spread any kind of disease or other harmful afflictions through their bites?
Not that I know of, but I feel fine. It's been at least 8 hours since I was bit. You would think that some symptom would be showing if they did give me some kind of affliction.
Some things can
Perhaps.
take up to 24 hours.
True, but yeah, I don't think these things spread diseases any more than any other humanoid would normally.
It's just a
Maybe we
concern
should've-
of mine, yeah, because the nature of what they eat.
Understandable. Definitely understandable.
Do you think it's necessary for me to roll to know for myself, or should I take her word for it?
I believe you got pretty high on your knowledge of the Kolo.
Sure.
So, yeah, unless they are infected just like any other creature, they don't seem to spread any kind of disease that you can think of.
Okay.
So where Kolo is not a thing, got it.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
Well,
Well, what if they were a werebeast Kolo?
That would be different.
That would
That would be horrible.
Yeah. Anyway, now that my concerns were assuaged, I'll just grab my stuff and get ready to head out.
All right.
I mean, after you made her think even harder about that?
Just want to be sure if we're going to travel with her for some time. Better safe than sorry.
Oh,
Like I said, we
totally understand.
we didn't survive this long being trusting on everyone we meet on the road.
Right, and we know of other times when people have been bitten and things happen.
What? Oh.
It's kind of a...
I do find it interesting that you guys can make such lighthearted discussion about Several's condition being. What is the preference on that? I think I heard one of you say diet alive.
Yeah.
Several's lack of a life?
Yeah.
Is she saying this?
I think the biggest thing is
How does
that
she know?
we, if we don't make fun of it, we'll probably, cry.
Well, I mean, I've seen undead. You're not a mindless zombie or ghoul. You're not some skeleton shambling toward anyone. You didn't even bite somebody while fighting, which any evil undead would have probably done. So I just kind of assume you're not.
Oh, he's not evil.
A piece
He's
of
just
shit?
Going down a downward spiral.
I wouldn't put the cart before the horse about whether or not I'm a piece of shit, but
No, you're just kind of an asshole, but that's okay.
some
It's
qualities
funny.
share other qualities. Piece of shits come out of the asshole.
Wow.
Just saying.
Well,
I think she's asking what kind of undead you are. in a roundabout way.
I'm a vampire.
I had a suspicion. Appreciate you confirming.
We lost him for a while. Well, they lost him, but I found him.
Guess that makes sense.
Well, that's enough about me. I'm going to bed.
Oh, this was morning. This
Whatever.
is in the morning.
Then I'm leaving.
Are you going to
Fuck it, I'm going.
sleepwalk?
Well, that was a rough day.
That was definitely a rough day.
I mean, it's daytime and you're a vampire. I mean,
He's never had any problems before.
That was what was throwing me off, to be honest.
I have somehow accidentally themed the night.
Well, he's an elf. So,
Even some elven vampires can't walk in the day, so he's special in some way.
Oh, he's special.
wow, Lenny.
That wasn't a bad thing. I still love him.
That was said with
He's
love.
special
At
to
least
me.
I heard it.
Wow.
You guys all are moving along at that point, and you're continuing along the path, and she'll finally point out where we would need to diverge here off of the main in order to get to Amala's.
That's okay. We don't have a cart, so we're hoofing it.
Well, as I said, she's not far off of the road. It's just I would like to know that she's okay.
What's your relationship with this druid?
Just a fellow druid.
Lada, you
Trees together.
expressed some concern for your friend. Aside from these Kolos who are probably wandering, are there any other creatures native to the area that may be of concern that we should be watching out for?
Not the last time I saw her. The area was pretty decent.
Except for these flies. Okay.
I
Well, that's
mean-
good to know.
I think the cart's on
Tis
fire.
the season. Apparently. You guys don't have a card anymore.
Hey,
Well, yeah, it's on fire.
shut up.
Although you were looting.
There was.
Did we find a cart?
Was there a cart?
Nope.
No cart.
Nothing
All right.
that could be salvaged.
All right.
You found half a cart.
A wheel.
Yeah. Couldn't find a wheel for it. You've got one wheel and a half a cart, and
it's like damn
part of it's
Zara.
burned.
A freaking cart.
You found
So-
a rowboat.
And no water.
You wanted.
So you guys continue through the woods, and you notice a difference in the forest here as opposed to Fosterville as you continue on, and you're in these nice open plains, and she takes you off the main road and toward a forest that seems to be more pine and coniferous type trees than others, and they're decent sized trees, rather large, and she steps in and will deftly guide you, not necessarily walking in front, but giving you guys very good direction as to how to get to her friend's house.
I remember as we were traveling, I was explaining to Sunshine how I had not smelled the smell of the conifer trees in quite some time, and that originally that was the town that my father was from. And when I was a very, very, very little boy, before we left to make the Crimson Grove, we had a patch of conifer trees in the land that we lived in, and I would go and sit and just smell like the pine and the smell. And so kind of as I remember we were traveling through here, I just kind of find myself lost, remembering being a little boy and in those trees.
Yeah, I get it. My grandfather used to take me out quite a bit into the woods, so being surrounded by trees like this is just like going home.
Back before home was complicated.
Right?
As you two walked along and spoke about home, Anna made her way kind of over more close to Avery and Azara, just kind of not even really seeming to think about it as she just reaches down and scratches Azara's head as she kind of leans over and quietly to Avery says, "You don't join in their discussion of home?"
I don't like talking about it.
From a
But this is
different area?
very familiar to me. I'm also a druid. I like my
I was hoping so.
nature. Oh yeah,
Are you a follower of Alma?
I am. Are you?
Yes. So is Amala, who we are going to meet. So, it's good to see a fellow druid out.
Yeah. Are you from here too?
No. I've traveled so long, I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah, I've been traveling quite some time. I was traveling for a little bit before I met these guys. It wasn't super long or anything. It was actually kind of brief. But
Feels like forever.
it does. After everything that's happened and everything that I've seen.
I understand. Well, I'll join you in the not wanting to talk about home thing. So you guys walk along. I would like perceptions from everyone.
Okay. I was just daydreaming.
Listening to the woodpeckers.
Yeah. Annoyed by the occasional fly buzzing in the ear. Lost in thought. 14.
Okay.
30.
30.
20.
28.
23.
Okay. Yeah, Barnabas definitely lost in thought. The
It happens.
scent of the pine and the needles crunching under your feet. You guys are just kind of moving along. Nobody really trying to pad their footfalls. The only one that seems to really move quietly by nature really is Azara. And you guys start to hear something else among the sounds in the trees.
Does it sound like animal footsteps? Does it sound like something
it does
moving?
not. Lenny, you pick up on it really quick. It sounds like somebody giving an incantation in a very deep voice. And you can't quite make out the language.
Guys, we got a really big bird watching us.
What?
There's a guy in the tree.
In the tree?
In the tree.
Did you say a bird?
Yes.
What do you...
He's in the
Okay,
tree.
I'm tracking
What?
now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, we're speaking of her.
Well, you're hearing it from...
In the tree.
You're not hearing it from a tree. You are hearing it from up ahead.
The 30 was your
Behind the
imagination
tree.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you were way
You're
off.
hearing it from up ahead.
I'm over here looking around like,
So
Bird.
as he
It's a bird.
points it out, can we hear it?
You guys stop walking? Did you continue moving and try to
No,
hear?
we stop. I would stop.
Several stops we all stopped
Yeah.
because
And I kind of bump into whoever I was
Yeah,
walking behind.
Barnabas.
Oh, what?
Hey, there's someone speaking some kind of ritual or spell or something off in the distance.
Okay, I don't hear anything.
What language
What?
is it in?
Huh?
I pull out my longbow just in case, and I ready it.
Now, does it sound like... I wouldn't know any of this. I wouldn't know any of this.
It's not elven.
Sure, detect magic.
What language is it?
Give me an occultism.
Can we hear it now?
You
20,
can hear it, this
20.
intoning, this chanting. 21?
20.
20. You can't
30.
make out what it is at all. You can't even figure out.
I had to try.
You've never heard it,
Oh,
as far as you can tell.
Okay. I got a 30.
okay.
A 30 in occultism?
Yes.
Okay. That is a language that is usually only used among aberrations. You can't understand it, but it makes your skin crawl to hear it. It's unnatural.
There's aberrations.
There it is, Barnabas. Do you hear it?
I do know. I can't understand anything.
It's
Just
an
noise.
aberration language.
I mean, aren't aberrations naturally like abominations?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for the confirmation there, spiritual spooky voice.
Why, yeah.
I said, aren't aberrations aren't they abominations? You said yes, and then the voice goes, yes. Okay, well, speak for yourself, bitch.
Unanimous.
You guys are pretty sure it's coming from the direction that you guys have been traveling. So it's ahead.
So it's the direction we are traveling. Gotcha.
Aberrations.
Detect magic.
You see nothing within, what's the range on that, 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing within 60 feet.
I will keep it up as we travel.
Okay. You guys are going to continue forward?
Yep.
Toward the language?
Toward wherever this house is. I'm less worried about the language, more worried about getting to wherever this friend of a friend is.
Okay.
What would I get? What would I roll for
Dice.
aberrations in general? Like to know
Gonna
about
steal
them.
this. Thank you. Gonna lose my stuff here if I don't steal that from you. Okay, that would also be occultism, but you can't quite make out what it
Don't
would
know what
be
it is. Well,
or
it's
who.
It's one that can speak.
You know that whatever this thing is speaking in the language of aberrations. You don't even know if what's speaking is an aberration.
It's just speaking their language.
It's just speaking that language.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
You do know with the roll that you got, you do know that sounds very ritualistic, what they're doing.
It's a ritual. I guess if we come across them, we come across them? Or are you guys looking for a fight?
And you guys are continuing forward as you talk.
Yes.
I don't know.
Did Anna seem concerned that this is coming in the direction from where we should be going?
She
to her
definitely seems concerned.
friend? Yeah.
I guess we're looking for a fight.
Have you ever experienced anything like this out here?
No, not out here.
Well, let's back up.
I've experienced aberrations.
Oh, okay. So okay. This is just a roving summoning circle that it just happens to be this guy's turn.
So, Amala lives on one of the natural lines.
Like a game trail.
No,
Or
like
lines of
the divine trail.
What?
They can't be near that.
Are you talking about the weave of magic?
Somewhat, but more on the divine side. where our magic comes from, where druids pull from. It's not quite the same as the weave itself. There's a very strong connection where she resides, and if they're there, it's not good.
That's true.
I imagine if they're wherever it is they are, it's probably not good.
Those of you that have a perception DC of 16 or higher, or not 16, what is it? What is your perception DC, Several, again?
My perception DC? 22.
22. Okay, sorry. Those of you that have a perception DC, yes, of 16 or higher. Everybody has a 16 or higher, yes?
Yep.
DC?
Yes.
Okay. Almost as if to punctuate her words, you do feel that familiar tremor in the world, but it's not as strong as you are quite a ways away from the rift in the center of Bath-Tiril. But you do feel that tremor run through the ground.
Oh, it's been a minute since we've had one of those.
Coming from the direction we're traveling, or
No.
coming from like
Coming from where
gotcha,
it would be
gotcha.
in the rift,
Gotcha.
where the two Titanus gods are fighting and everything's busting through that you guys all witnessed.
Allegedly.
But you can feel that tremor and know that
Allegedly.
apparently they're coming to blows again that are affecting the material plane.
I don't know how long these guys are gonna fight, and this
Until one of
world
them
or
wins.
continent is going to be able to sustain, like, either
Anything?
the continent is going to give or they're going to stop fighting. I think the continent's going to give before they stop fighting.
The chanting has
Yeah.
gotten loud enough now
I think we
that I
should
need
stay
you to
focused.
all roll a perception for your initiative, please. As you are not catching them off guard, as they can totally hear you guys coming up.
Before
Since you weren't
that,
sneaking.
When I was asking Anna about, is this coming from where we're going? At that moment, I pulled something out and drank it.
Okay.
And my eyes got really large and slitted pupils. My skin got really scaly and had a reddish red complexion to it. And now I'm ready.
All right.
There we go.
And there it is.
Could you pass me a note card? And a pencil that works.
Hey, Seer,
Yes,
are we ready to go fisticuffs to the bad guys?
we are.
Yeah, fisticuffs!
But the bad guy!
We're gonna beat up some
Overwatch, if you would
abominations.
bring up
It's broke.
the combat.
Damn it.
It's broke. Don't tell me that.
Alright, give me a second.
Okay. And that's kind of what you do. All right, while he's bringing it up, I'm going to ask for initiatives. 30 plus.
I have a 30.
$25 to 30.
29.
29, 28,
Nice.
26.
29 was
Me.
Avery.
Yep.
All right. Dun, dun, dun.
Barnabas, did you even roll over there, buddy?
I'm so glad I wasted this elixir for this. Because I got a 17.
You are so great.
Lenny,
No.
what is your dexterity?
My dex?
You'll
Two.
have plenty of time. Or part of it.
That's 2.
Did Anna get a 28 as well?
Nope.
Oh.
All right. And you said you had, what was that, Sunshine? 26?
26.
Okay. You have a
Oh, there's
29,
the
28,
Overwatch.
27, and 26. Hello, Overwatch. All right, and then we've got Barnabas at, you said 17?
That is correct.
I'm scared.
All right.
Your cable, the HDMI cable's not plugged into the outside of the camera coming out.
I forgot a step.
I was like, there's only one cable coming out of that camera.
Everybody, did you plug it in?
Hello, welcome to Adventuring IT. It's hanging up here.
I thought you were doing this on Thursday.
Shh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
My
did
God,
forget
whore.
a couple announcements. Remember, guys, you can find us Soul Severed on anywhere that you get your podcasts. Almost anywhere you get your podcasts. And don't forget that on Wednesdays now we have Barnabas's Brushes. And that is at 5:30 to 6, yes?
5 to 6. I get a whole hour.
5 to 6.
Whole
5
hour.
to 6 with Barnabas Brushes. And you will see some amazing techniques and such as to how he creates a lot of our Minnie's beautiful palettes, such as, you know, the characters that we're going to be putting on the board, these people at the table. And we also are going to have Overwatch on Thursday is going to have something for you guys at 8 p.m. So,
Spooky.
maybe he can show you how he's fixing our battle cam. I'm not sure.
I'm plugging it in.
I thought that was number one. The finger's number two, right? You give it the finger,
I have
or
to give it
you
the finger.
make sure it has power first. Which
power
one is
first
it?
and the finger.
Power first, and then you give it the finger.
then you
That's how you
threaten
find
it.
out.
Yeah. Always start with the simplest.
And then
first.
you threaten it. Okay. This is how you IT, apparently.
Even though that this isn't really IT, I don't know why you guys keep saying that.
I mean, it sounds pretty accurate.
You need a command for that.
Yeah, I don't.
We're
Don't mind me.
Okay. Well,
we're making it
we will
sound
see the
better
battle
for
cam
you.
eventually, but let's go ahead and start this up. Sivril, as you are cresting up upon this, you see what looks to be a man standing with a dagger with some kind of liquid on it. It's not red. Some kind of liquid on it. He's standing holding it up. You can see this somewhat rock and tree created hut somewhat behind him. And to the side, you see this creature that you're not sure what exactly it is, but it has multiple mouths and flesh that seems to just ooze over itself. It looks kind of like a huge slug.
That's
With
gross
a lot
as-
of mouths.
That's gross AF. So, cool.
We gotta work on your definition of cool.
As you come within 60 feet of that thing, I need you to make a will save.
Oh, fuck.
This is a civil only at this
What
point.
kind of effect is this?
This is auditory, aura, emotion, enchantment.
Emotion effect. Enchantment. So, that would be a 24.
All right.
Is that a success?
That is a success.
When I get a success on an emotional effect, I get a critical success.
All right. You are immune for 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
There you go.
What did it feel like?
It felt gross, man.
So
Did it feel like I was
you
trying
hear
to be
this.
afraid?
Trying to be afraid.
You hear this horrible muttering that comes in as almost an undertone to the chanting, and it seems to be coming from multiple mouths at once, multiple voices, and it seems to crawl across your skin,
What?
gets into your head, and you have to shake it off it's starting to confuse you with not sure what you're hearing. So you are not confused.
It's a good thing not to have the fighter be.
That's true.
Right.
I mean,
So I'm going to. How far away is this thing? Obviously, as we're approaching, is it outside of 40 feet?
It is, as you're approaching, as soon as you hit within 60 feet of it. So you've hit the 60-foot mark when that happens.
So I'm 60 feet away from this thing, is what you're saying? Great. I love it. I will spend. One movement and move forward my 40 feet. I will pull out my longbow and I will shoot it.
You're going to move within 40 feet, you said?
Yep.
and shoot him in the face.
Cyril's going for range today.
It doesn't have a face.
As
I mean,
you
that's
move-
probably true.
As you move up within 40 feet, you see another one off to your left. So there's one to the right of the man with the dagger with the weird substance on it, and there's one to the left as well.
Which one's closer to me?
They're about the same.
Great. So the one that is. Let's do the one by the guy. 26.
One to the left and one to the right of him. They're
To the right.
equidistant almost.
To the right of the guy.
Okay.
26 to hit.
Yes, that is several.
Yes, that's so. You're gonna get a tight shot of his booty.
Yeah.
I mean, we're getting a tight shot of somebody's booty right
This
now.
is- this
Again,
is-
divine booty.
This is the Crimson Grove
sign.
booty.
This face for Rin.
You need a sign that says divine booty.
Oh boy.
This is a god's ass. Yeah.
Does a 26
All
hit
right.
him?
26 does hit him. I'm sorry.
He takes 2 points of damage as I launch an arrow and pshoo, poof.
All right. All right, you see the arrow just sink into the flesh and it kind of sloughs off of it. It looks like you might have put a little hole in it, but not much damage, obviously.
Great. I will hold my last action to quick draw my the Dawnbreaker. Should anything were to approach me for a devastating attack.
Okay. All right. That is Cyril. Avery. Cyril goes moving up, and you're coming up behind as you guys are coming into view. When you hit about 70 feet away, you can see things through the trees because there's a little opening, and you see the hut that I described.
Okay, I'm gonna use an action to move forward.
Okay.
I move forward 35 feet.
Okay, that'll put you about 35 feet away from one of these things that are gibbering, and the sound hits you as soon as you get within 60 feet. I need you to make a will save. It's just a cacophony of voices, but they're so whispered, but yet they seem so loud. What was your will save?
29.
29. What? You as well.
She's used to hearing
Leaving
voices.
several hanging.
Hell yeah. Why do you think I'm quiet? You know, I gotta.
Leaving several hanging over there.
What? Oh. My bad.
What?
That's an action to high five. So.
Is it?
Up turns over. Sorry.
How many actions does she have to waste to leave me hanging?
All right, so
None.
you move up within
Ouch.
30. You move up to 35 feet away from this thing. So you're just past several. You can also see the second one. You see, as you look at the guy standing there with the weird liquid goop on this knife, you see to the right of him is this slug-type creature with multiple mouths all over it. It looks like jelly in movement, but with mouths. And those mouths are what seem to crawl across your skin. You can hear weird things. It's talking to you, and you think you hear things that are telling you to do, but
Run.
shake your head and pretty much ignore everything it's saying and zone in on what you were going to do. So you've moved within. You are 35 feet away from it. The one you saw first is the one to your right.
Stab your friend.
Yeah, that's kind of what you're doing.
I'm gonna use another action to move a little bit further up, probably about 6-7 feet.
Okay.
That's pretty specific.
Because
Is that
You need to be 30 feet away.
31
Yeah, I
feet.
need to be 30 feet away. I'm 35.
5 more feet.
All right.
I don't want to be so close. They're gonna be like, "Oh, a victim."
You are
Oh, a victim.
Oh, a victim.
you are right in front of Sibrel now, and you are within 30 feet.
Okay, I will.
I just hear in my head, meat shield, meat shield.
I'll use my last action to use the bow that I already have out.
Okay.
And aim for the guy.
All right.
It's getting out of business.
Oh, that might not get me far. 16.
16 will not hit.
Ouch.
Terrible. What'd you roll?
5.
Terrible.
I know.
Your bow has a much greater range than 30 feet.
It's terrible that you had to get that close to see
All
the
right.
number.
Hey.
So that takes care of Avery. The man with the knife takes the knife and this liquid drips down off of it. He catches it in one hand and holds it up and continues to speak in that language that you've been told is of aberrations. He's obviously doing something particular.
He's got to die.
And you
take
see
out the
a faint glow around him, streaking into a pattern on the ground. It swirls, and it's a sickly blue that you see.
Gross.
That's his first action.
What?
His second action is he takes the knife and detaches his left hand.
Oh, God, I was kidding.
What?
Oh, God, I was kidding.
You shouldn't offer suggestions to the seer.
Ever.
All right.
At least he won't be shooting crossbows at us.
No two-handed weapons.
No two-handed weapons.
No two-handed weapons.
Our odds might have just gotten a lot
See?
better.
Always
or a
look
lot
on the
worse.
bright side.
Hey, look, the high five's coming to you.
Yeah. I don't have to
It's
waste
in
my
the
action
mail.
to high-five the bad guy.
And that was not it. I'm sorry.
It's a
Well, then.
sharp knife.
Yeah, if he's just like, oh, look at that, right through the bone and everything. It's in the bone.
Wait.
Oh, you're assuming he has bones.
That's true.
It's true.
It's a lot
Now-
of assumption I've just
Now,
done.
the question is, does he drop the knife and fast enough to catch the hand, or does his hand just fall down to the ground?
It falls to the ground
Yep,
with this, just this. Yeah. Just hits the ground.
Oh, okay.
And
Yes,
Still
you
got
see-
bad things that can happen.
I've seen it all now.
I don't think that encompasses the scene
There it
at
is.
all, but it's on the bucket
about
list.
that.
It's a new one.
I think when he
There you
asks for
go.
help, he's gonna be like, "Hey, can you give me a hand?"
Sheath punny.
What?
Who invited my grandma to this session?
Grab Turby's mic.
That's my mic.
No, grab Turby's mic over there and bring it to you.
What?
Turby doesn't have a mic on the table.
Turby doesn't have a mic.
Yeah,
Where the hell did it go?
There isn't
Apparently,
on the floor.
Overwatch is losing some things here.
there isn't one
All
in
right.
his spot.
And he seems to. He continues
Yeah,
to
let's put
chant,
that there,
and he
right in
seems to
front
be
of me now.
waiting on something, as well as
Yeah, I don't have to
continuing
turn it.
with
Oh,
some
it's the one
kind
you
of
dropped her.
ritual. All right, Lenny.
Sorry.
That
Lenny.
brings us to you.
Yay, Lenny. How far am I within 60 feet of everybody? No. Action.
No.
Nope, nope,
No.
nope, 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 Nope.
What?
How far do I have to go to be 5 feet from several?
We apologize for all of the audio inconsistencies.
Actually, that's irrelevant.
My bad.
Just get me 60 feet within everybody.
All right. We're going to get you within 60 feet of everyone. You need to move up. Move up. You're not quite on the board yet.
Oh God. Okay, then let's start there.
Okay.
Get me on the board.
All right. I can put you at the edge of the board.
Incoming
Incoming
Leonard.
Right at the edge of the board.
Yay!
All right.
Was that an action coming onto the board?
No, it takes you an action to move up and
Okay,
make
then
sure
let's
you're
do that.
within 60 feet of
Yes.
everyone. So
Let's-
that will put you on the board.
Oh, okay. I just asked about.
I feel like we need to
It
have
takes
that
an
sound.
action
Yeah,
to move. Yes.
that's what I mean.
The brrrr.
Or did I just, appear? So
This isn't some kind of magic imaginary land.
yes, it
You have to
is.
walk over.
Yes, it is. So
You don't
that's
just
one
get to
action.
up here when you want to.
I do.
Free action for lingering. That's fine there. And then we're actually inspired defense.
Ooh, what's that?
Hold on, I actually have to read that one.
That
This
Well,
sounds good.
no, because it.
I have to
Ish.
read that one. he said.
Well, because it does more than I thought it did, and I'm just now becoming aware of this. You inspire your allies to protect themselves more efficiently, +1 AC and saving throws, as well as a resistance equal to half the spell's level to physical damage.
Ooh. And what
What's-
level is this?
So what
one?
level is the
level's the
spell?
I wish I knew. How do you know
I
that?
wish you knew too.
It would be your inspire, wouldn't it?
No, it doesn't.
Go to your focus spells.
And I'm in the focus spells.
Does it not? Is there not?
It says cantrip 3 next to it.
So
It's third level.
third level.
Okay.
Third.
So one.
So one.
So yeah, you
One.
guys get.
DR1 is
Hey.
DR1.
Hey,
DR1.
that's one hit
One,
point.
one, and one.
I'll take
Sorry.
it.
Is it called DR anymore?
No, it is not.
Careful, you're dating yourself.
Oh.
Dude,
Resistance.
I date myself every time I wake up.
Something.
Wait a second. That didn't come out right.
Does your wife know that?
Really?
No, she doesn't.
Really, Overwatch?
Yes, really.
No, you didn't hear Overwatch,
Well, we're
did
putting
you?
that on
I don't
the
think
clip
there's
list.
many of us that know that one. Thaco. He was saying Thaco over there.
yeah.
Woo, Overwatch. Woo.
I remember Thaco.
Right? That's
goodness.
what I'm saying, Overwatch. All right. There's a reason you're a god, right? I guess that works.
Because
All right.
it's old.
Because he's old. I mean,
He's beyond time.
And that'll just leave me with, yeah.
all right. So that was free action lingering and then inspire.
Yeah,
You moved, you inspired.
And
I
Does that
moved
take all
on.
your action?
I have one action, but
Okay.
I'll hold that one for now.
Okay. You're holding it.
I'm holding it.
All right.
Appreciate that, Laura.
Do. Next up,
That's really good. So what
the
is
sluggish looking mouths. All right. They do not move very fast.
Well, that's good.
Well, I don't think they need to.
Thanks. That's nice.
The gelatinous blob.
Lost my appetite for the day.
What?
This one just kind of shifts around the tree a little.
The one over there, the one. Bullshit.
Second action, it moves again. It only moves about 10 feet at a time. But
Hey, Seer,
yeah,
are you moving the table every time you leave?
Yes.
probably.
No, it's cool because the whole world shifts towards you a little bit, and then it eases back. I'm like, that's some god level stuff.
Dramatic effect.
There is a tremor going.
Well, I'm not quite there yet.
It's
but
also so god level that we displace the light on some images, and some that some of them are lighter than others.
yeah, that's I need to fix that too.
it's a little dark.
That's just the sun being moved.
All
It's
right.
okay.
Yeah, this gelatinous what the fuck is blocking the
So,
sun.
Blotting out. the
right
sun.
here on Avery for its third action.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
That's only a 16, Avery. I take it that won't hit you.
It will not.
You see multiple mouths kind of seep out, almost as if the jelly substance it's made of just elongates with just the mouth at the end. They try to snap at you, but you back up out of the way. It doesn't even come close. The other one, however, is going to spit.
Ew.
Careful, they spit.
Yep. And it is spitting at Sivril.
Ew.
That would be a 25.
What a bitch. Hits me by 1.
Damn, I tried.
It just spit on that thing.
No.
Wow.
Well, it meets.
I was not going to reference.
It meets your thing because he
No,
gave you a +1 AC.
That is my +1 AC.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
He uses the technology.
I know.
All right. So, as it spits, again, you see those mouths just kind of seep out of the body itself, 4 or 5 of them, and they spit with a disgusting sound, even as the other mouths continue to jabber, which, Lenny, you need to make me a will save.
Ouch.
What does that sound
No,
like?
I don't know.
That haktui.
I got a 24.
All of them, all the spit from those 5 or 6 different mouths
You
come
did
together and
this.
smack into you. Several.
I don't
4.
think I'm very
great.
ashamed for it.
You take 8 acid damage.
Bullshit.
And you need to give me a
7.
fortitude save.
Acid damage.
Physical.
Physical, fuck.
Acid's not physical.
Acid's pretty physical. No.
I mean, it is
Acid's
a
pretty-
ranged attack. It's
Fortitude save?
Okay.
No,
That you said?
yeah.
it says physical damage, so piercing, slashing, bludgeoning. Is
Yeah,
that
anything
what it
that's
says?
as an energy
Yeah.
type
Okay.
isn't physical. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fortitude save? Mm-hmm. 24.
Okay, 24.
25
All right.
with my friend Leonard.
Well, this is more like it's acid because it's spitting and it's not
It's gross is
necessarily
what it is.
elemental. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah,
gross.
no, it's.
You know
More
what?
of
It's
a
gross.
bile.
It does say, it does say acid.
It's worth it, it's on
You
you.
luckily turn your face just in time as it seemed to be spitting for your eyes. And
Look what you've
you
done.
feel a little bit of it kind of seep into the corner. It burns, but you're good. You're not dazzled.
I'll show
All
them
right.
that.
Or blinded.
Bullshit.
Either one is a possibility. All right, that takes up their turns. That brings us to Sunshine.
Can I see them? Can I see any of them from where I am?
You're pretty far back. You're about 70 feet. Well, not quite 70 anymore. You're about 50 feet from them at this
Well,
point.
my spell range is 120.
Okay.
So if I can see
She can-
them,
she can
I
be
can
making us
hit them. Maybe. I'm gonna go for the mage. The guy who just cut his hand off.
Okay, so you are about 80 or 90 feet away from him, but you have
spell is
120.
120.
Make it rain.
Okay.
No, that's
And-
not my thing.
Sorry. That's mine.
What are the descriptors in that spell?
Verbal and semantic.
No, like primal, divine. Is it
Light, good, fire,
Thank
evocation.
light, good, fire, and evocation? All right.
I gotta hit him first.
Yep, and yep. I believe in you.
All right.
Well, does a 26 hit?
Yes. It better.
It's kind of worrisome that she has to look.
I do.
Shut up. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, bullshit.
What was that total?
26? No, 26.
26 will hit.
Oh, good. Is he a fiend or undead?
He is not.
Boo. Oh, well, that's crap.
4 damage.
close. Out of 5d6, he's gonna take 8 damage.
That is crap. Is crap physical damage or elemental damage?
It came from
I always
inside the
wanted
body
to-
like the spit, so
That's very
Oh, no,
yeah.
it comes out of my hands.
It's not
Like
like. I suppose if it was frozen crap, it'd be close to
Oh,
physical
very
damage.
good, yeah.
But in its native state,
You
it
said
would
8.
probably be like elemental
Yeah.
type of
It
damage.
sucked badly.
All right.
The damage was horrible.
I'm just gonna
The
shoot.
hit was good.
the hit was good. The power behind it was lacking.
All right.
Yeah. And
We want midnight.
wow. I think I'm gonna hold that last action. And no, I'm not planning on getting closer. Yet.
All right.
And what would your trigger be for that action you held there, Sunshine?
Somebody getting hurt?
Sounds like a good.
Bet. That's going to happen a lot.
We're gonna have all the released actions here.
All right. So, that was Sunshine.
Maybe that was searing light. Just a glare.
Battle!
This is so gross. Okay. This is so gross. Okay, so, the hand
No!
that he dropped on the ground
No!
Is now sentient?
skitters forward.
Oh fuck! I'm done.
Classic.
And it doesn't come all the way to you guys. It comes to
About this high?
right about this rock. I don't have a hand to put on there.
Put a D4 on there or something.
I could put a D4 on there. It's a lot smaller than that, but
Sure.
yeah, we'll put a D4
I
on there.
fucking hope so.
It's a big ass hand.
We're gonna put this D4 right here, and that'll represent the hand for the moment. You see the hand skitter over there, and it stops right there and starts digging its
What?
fingers into the rock until it actually starts pulling away flesh onto the rock. And that's its actions, is it starts skinning its own hand on the rock
Gross.
at the fingertips.
What is that thing doing? It's weird.
That brings us
Sorry.
to Barnabas.
Nature versus nurture. The owner was masochist, and so is the hand. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, so there a lot of things have been going down. So the first thing I'd like to do is some sort of occultism check on what the hand is doing to see if I could potentially put a stop to it before it gets going.
Okay, you want a occultism on what it's doing?
Yeah,
Okay,
if that's
you can.
a thing.
You can try.
It's always a thing.
It's too bad we don't play on Wednesdays.
Because that's a thing.
Going.
Yeah, exactly. See?
That'll cut into Barnabas Brushes.
At 5 p.m. Eastern.
Shameless. That's a 31.
Okay, 31. Are you taking pictures of Overwatch?
Absolutely, the fuck I am.
He's so zoomed in on that track right now.
Good.
That'll probably be in the Discord.
My wife
Fix it after break.
Oh, I got booty shots and she didn't. Damn.
Oh, yeah. Okay, with a 31, Barnabas, you know that this hand is giving part of a sacrifice. This is a whole new creature. It's not him anymore. It is sacrificing part of itself to whatever ritual the guy is doing. And it's only needed to do it this turn. So
So there's no way to stop it.
If it dies before its next turn, maybe.
Yeah, because this is all happening simultaneously. Even though we're taking turns, it's all
Yes.
crazy at the same time. So, how far away was I from that little hand digging into the rock at that point?
You'd be about
40 feet.
60 feet.
Okay, that's fine. I'll move forward 30, and then I'll hunt prey on it. Still occultism for that one to like recall knowledge on it.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Okay, a 23. It is a skin skitter.
Gross. Okay.
It is an aberration.
Gross.
All right.
It could have looked like discarded hide, butchered animals, flesh warping experiment. They can float or walk, and they're usually pretty filthy, but they only really have a couple purposes, and usually it's whoever created them. They have a
The
specific
whole world
purpose.
is moving.
Sure.
My bad.
What was your total there?
Just a 23. So probably not a
23.
critical.
No, it is not
All right.
critical. But you do know that you do get a weakness on.
I would be happy to know a weakness.
Yeah, you get a weakness on just on a critical. You get extra. Yeah.
Yeah. I would
So
grant
they are
bonuses.
weak to cold iron.
Oh, well, sadly, I don't have any of that,
Cold iron bomb.
but I do have a frost
I'm
vial,
pretty sure that's just a pipe bomb. Cold iron bomb.
No dying.
a very expensive one. Okay, so I'll just throw this frost vial at it. So
Okay.
whipped it off my bandolier and here we go. There's a 7. Do we get bonuses to attack right now?
No.
I don't think so. That's a 30 to hit.
That is a critical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's good. I like that. So, okay. That's 19 cold damage. Not cold iron, sadly.
Ooh.
And it will lose 10 feet to its speed.
All right.
It doesn't have
Try
any.
not
Doesn't
to
have any
go
feet.
anywhere. Yeah, it'll lose 10 fingers to its speed.
There you go.
Man, it is a pun-heavy night. Okay. And that's all 3 of my actions.
All right. You've almost destroyed this thing. It's scratching into the stone, leaving the marks of its skin, this blood going on there. And as your cold vial hits it, it seems to freeze all the fingers, but one.
Oh, man.
And they break off, but that middle finger keeps scraping.
Nice, yeah. Now I know how you really feel.
Yeah, you're
Wasn't
number one.
me. This is your memory. All right.
This is just
Must have
remembering
like
that
some
he's number one.
self-loathing that day.
That brings us to the end of this round. Anybody releasing? So, top of the order, Several.
Super great. Did you share the knowledge that if we killed the thing, it probably would not affect the whatever it's trying to happen?
I probably would have been yelling out, yeah, stop the hand.
Kill it, kill it.
Okay, I will. I'll move to the hand.
And
Okay.
step on it.
Yeah. Just crush it beneath your boots.
That is going to bring you right between these things.
Great.
Give me a moment here. All right, they are not going to be able to get you.
Great.
Oh shit.
We're looking at a 31 to hit the hand.
That will crit,
The most epic high five ever.
right? He gives it the middle finger.
He takes 21 points of damage.
To the finger.
As I give it the finger and stab it with Dawnbreaker, chopping his middle finger off, shwing, and sending it into the woods.
Okay. As
It's a
you
31, I guess.
as you bust this thing, more of the frozen pieces kind of scatter, and all that's really left is a palm, and it falls limp for not even a second before you see it shudder. And it
If it tries to move, I'm stabbing it
seems
again.
to suddenly move again, but it speaks.
It speaks now?
It speaks suddenly.
Now you gotta talk to the hand.
No, please. I've got a wife and kids at home. Like,
It,
what?
it suddenly
what does
speaks and says, I'm in pain.
Yes, you are.
And now you're dead.
31 to hit, even with the -5.
Okay.
Damn.
And it takes,
No, thing.
whatever it is, thing takes 20 points of damage this time.
Okay. So you had ended it before, and
Oh.
then it did its shuddering skitter, which actually brings it back to 1 hit point, and it is now
Puree.
done for. You can end it.
Great. I will. The little palm kind of flips over and says, "Hi, I'm in pain. Stay a while and listen." And then
Very disconcerting.
I will just kind of put the sharp end of my blade into the meaty part of its palm and just kind of flick it into the tree, and it just kind of hits the tree, and as it's been frozen by Barnabas, it just kind of all just shatters into a bunch of pieces.
All right.
And as my last action, I will use Dueling Parry to raise my AC yet again.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to Avery.
Okay, I think with this one, I'm gonna use 2 actions and use Electric Arc
There you
Okay.
go.
or both.
Both of the
Okay.
mouthy slugs.
Yes,
Okay.
and they need
Are they
basic
trash talking?
reflex. Yeah, they
There's
were.
a lot
and I
of
got
trash
tired of
talking
it.
going on.
Mouthy slugs.
No, right. They kept telling me to kill you guys, and I was like, "Stop! I can't do that. Stop!
I can't do that. They're watching.
Stab them all.
I don't have a reason."
They feed me.
Barnabas, how far up did you move?
Just 30.
Just 30. Okay, so you are still off the board there. So
Stab your friends.
yeah, I do need a will save.
Oh God. He says, "Do you get the +1 from the bard?"
Do I? Is that on save? Oh, it is on
You do
save.
for
Yeah.
defense on saving throws.
Yeah.
Boom.
All right. They have to make a reflex, correct?
Yeah, basic reflex.
All right.
20. 20 on the will save.
20 on the will save. All right. Again, just like everyone else, you felt that eerie presence of just this confusion and insanity trying to creep into your head. It feels like it crawls across your back and into your ears, and it's just multiple voices saying so many things, but you are able to push away the confusion that they're trying to cause.
So like a Tuesday night.
Yeah, I
know
feel
what
like
you
we've
did
done
last
this a few
summer.
times.
That is a 19. What is your reflex? Your spell DC, sorry. No. What's the spell DC at the top of your spells there?
+12.
So that's your spell attack.
So it should probably be 22.
Oh,
then.
DC
22.
22.
Okay. All right. So it failed, and the other one, natural 20.
Wow.
So,
Oh, I'm not supposed to cheer for that. Like, oh,
all right. So you hit the first one with that electric arc. How much damage is it taking? It's going to
Okay.
let out a bunch of squeals as it's hit.
you say?
15.
Did you say electric arc? Electric arc Overwatch? Electric arc?
Sorry, I'm taking that.
There we go.
There we go.
How much damage is that?
What?
How much damage?
Oh crap! They distracted me. I can't
Sorry.
remember how much it was. I have to re-roll that.
That's fine.
13. 13?
13?
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe.
So,
I think that's the sound effect used when R2D2 gets shocked. And then he and then runs across the thing.
you hear several squeals from about 13 different mouths on this thing. As you can't even
Wow.
count them, they form in and out of this sluggish, jelly-like body. All right.
What?
Is that the end of your turn, or do you have another action, Avery?
I have one more, but
Would you like to call Azara into the fray?
yes.
Okay. Where are you directing her?
Is it Guy still?
The guy
Anywhere
is
in the
still in the middle chanting with
Okay.
one hand.
Can I
One
try-
hand on a dagger, the other one is missing right here.
Can I try to send her?
You can
Two.
send her at him. What is her speed again?
Oh shoot.
Do you have that? Or do I need to pull her up here?
Yeah, I don't have her.
Okay. Where is she? Apparently, I put her in the wrong place.
Zara is
totally
never
just
in the
had her.
wrong place.
Apparently. Okay. She's.
I bet in her speed is 30.
Do this multiple times.
If I was a betting vampire.
There it is.
Are you? Do we have to add gambling to your list of?
It doesn't want to work. There we go.
List of what?
Speed is 30. All right, so she
Affliction.
can.
I
She
mean,
can't quite get there
drinking?
from where she was
That
at,
means
but
gambling.
she can move. She would be able to, in 2 moves, which is what she can get right up beside you.
Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna be using the fiery streak here. Yeah.
Fireball.
We need an Azara figure. All right. All right, so she comes running up beside you there.
Flame on!
That is Avery. The guy in the middle without the hand, he will spend 1 action chanting, and you see
Nope.
the ground again
Okay.
pulse along those lines and the design on the ground, and over where the thing was scraping its fingers against the rock, you see a symbol light up, and it's only briefly, but it seems to pull in the blood and skin into the rock,
Cheating.
but half the symbol fades.
He says, haha, I have another one. Oh.
And let's see here.
He has feet.
He's just gonna sit down and.
Cut off his foot.
I'll fix this shit.
You watch as he is chanting in the lights in the ground, that sickly blue light brightens a bit. You see his hand begin to reform as he starts regenerating.
Bullshit.
I don't want to watch this again.
Stop that.
please.
Stop that.
Stop that. I'm trying.
Well, I guess that's handy to be able to just regrow that.
I see what you did.
Handy.
It's very punny today.
All right.
I'll try.
Ah,
Fist bump.
He can do that
He's-
now.
He seems to find a short break in his incantation and then sort of speaks another for a moment, and then in common, yes, to Avery, says, "You know the virtue of helping someone out. You should give me your pet.
Oh, there's
I
that
could
for
use
hand.
her. I need you to make a will save before you answer."
Avery, he's asking you to give him a hand.
He ain't getting it. Not what he's asking.
You might have finally got rid of the
Don't
cat.
forget the +1.
Barnabas loves her, even though he won't admit it.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth for now because I'm worried.
I'm just gonna hold excitement for a minute.
32 for will save.
32.
Damn.
You do not want to give away your Azara.
She can't
That would
fight,
not
but her
be okay.
mind is a steel trap.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to Azara,
Did you say steel trap? Overwatch steel trap?
On aisle 6.
Steel trap on table 1. Steel trap on table 1. All right. So you resist his spell, but you think for a moment, you think, I mean, that makes sense. It would be nice to give somebody something. What in the... You push it out of your head. You realize the spell he was trying to put on you to make you give him
What's mine is
your
yours?
possessions.
I feel like I don't think so. She's my baby. She's my cat, and she's part of our team, whether some people here agree or not.
Barnabas.
I don't
It's all
think
right.
so, Scooter.
As he wiggles those fingers, he says, "It's all right. I'll get her one way or another." And
One
that
way.
will bring us to Lenny.
Okay. Second distance question. How far do I have to move to get as many party members in 5 feet as possible?
Well, Sunshine and Barnabas are not even on the board. The only,
Is there anyone 5 feet within several?
not within 5 feet of several other than bad guys.
But if it's Civil, him, is there someone within 5 feet of that spot?
No.
Bullshit.
No, you are about 15 feet from, well, you could get Azara.
I see you could get Azara.
I'll do that then.
Okay, you want to move up between Several and Azara?
I'll move up between several and Azara.
Okay.
Ain't no mountain high.
He's getting up there.
Yeah, believe me, I'm
That's
fucking aware.
25 feet of movement.
He's getting
That's
a little
actually
Barbie.
perfect.
Right there in between them.
Perfect.
All right.
And I will cast Bless on the two of you, raising your AC. No, not AC. AC
To hit.
again. To hit. I don't use this one that often.
He doesn't bless
Yes.
many people.
To hit.
To hit.
Hit and damage or just hit?
Just to hit. To hit and damage.
What is it? Like,
+1.
+1 to hit.
Plus
and
one.
+1 to damage.
No. Sorry. Stop putting things in my head. +1 to hit.
No damage?
No.
Okay. +1 to hit. Touchdown.
Yay!
There you go,
And as-
Avery. I have sent you.
Did you say
I
bless?
sent you
did say
Azara's.
bless.
Overwatch, bless?
thank you.
I don't have a blast.
I don't have a. And yeah.
A good magic
All
spell
right.
sound? A
That's
good
not-
magic spell sound?
How's that?
So,
That sounds great.
No, you two
what I
keep
sent
my
you
pretty
was
ass
Azara's
alive.
stats.
You know.
So Bless gives a +1 to
Hit.
Attack.
attack. So is it for how long?
A minute.
All right. So Azara has a +1 to attack for the next 10 rounds. All right. That will take us. Is that all your actions?
That's all I got
Lenny?
to move, and then yeah, Bless.
All right. So that brings us to those big slug-looking things. All right. Okay, it is gonna be moving. That one's not. It's gonna stay on Avery. This one's just gotta move over just slightly,
Slime's a cat guy.
right over here to Lenny and Several.
Bullshit.
You can take my D4.
This might hurt.
I want to lick the bard.
I want.
It wants to eat you. All right.
I've never been uncomfortable that.
Actually, it apparently does want to eat you. All right.
fine.
So that one shifts over there, and Lenny. 19 to
False.
hit. Okay.
Disbelieves you.
And its other action.
Also false.
20 to hit.
Also false.
Okay.
Boy!
All right.
something going
And the
for
him.
one
Lenny
right
coming through
there
clutch.
on.
I was hoping they would hit me. This would have been very bad if they. Me standing right here isn't ideal.
Crumples like paper mache in the wind.
The one right there on Avery.
He's a thing against
Avery, that is a
slime.
30 to
Oh
hit
my
you.
god.
Yep, that hit.
Okay,
Ow.
what is your AC?
23.
Okay, so it is not a critical. All right, so you are taking. Remember, all of you did at least heal up before this. Yay! So, yay!
She says as she rolls 38,000 dice.
That is going to be 15 piercing.
Jesus.
14 piercing because you get the reduction
piercing,
from the
yes.
bard.
Ah.
Plus persistent bleed.
Oh, I
So
can't help
on
that.
your turn, at the end of your turn, you will take persistent damage.
You can make a check and stop that.
You can.
I can
You can
also
just chop off
stop
your
that.
hand.
Yes, you can.
After you take the persistent damage, you will be allowed to roll a flat DC. All right, that was first one missed. That was its first attack. That was a 30. Okay, that was that one, and grab. So it has grabbed a hold of you as well as
Oh,
it
okay.
bites into you. You feel multiple mouths grab a
Ew.
hold and hold
Ugh.
on with those sharp teeth.
I'll take care of your cat. Yeah. That's pretty gross.
Yeah, that is.
It's athletics.
No, give me a second here.
She's
I'm
rolling
just-
to hit your athletics DC.
Yeah, what is your... no, it's against your fortitude DC.
Fortitude DC.
12.
Plus 10.
22.
Okay.
Just piss yourself. They won't want you.
I've just peed all over myself.
It's a slime thing. I don't think it matters.
I forget about that part.
Where is it? There it is.
Worth a shot.
22, you said?
Yeah.
That is a 22 exactly. All right, so yeah, these mouths grab
Is
a
that-
hold, and
Wait,
you
plus
feel
one?
the teeth.
Plus 1
grab
from the
a hold.
bard.
Plus 1 from the bard for the
Plus
save.
1 from the bard.
Did you add that?
No.
There you
All
go.
right, you feel these teeth
On the
gain
save?
a hold.
Wouldn't it
and
up her DC?
It pops
That's
up.
it, I guess.
It pops out as you jerk away. You do take damage, but it does not have a hold of you. All right.
Say it again for the ones in the back. Hit that slug one more time.
You guys also notice that everywhere that these things have moved,
Gross ass
it's
ground.
definitely gross. The ground looks slick and things look mashed and look
Ugh.
muddy.
Snail trail.
Blech.
Second attack, that would be a 27.
Ouch. Can't help you there.
Did you say snail trail?
Lenny said that.
Smushed and sticky.
Lenny said that.
That's what I remember.
That's 100%
Of
what I
course he
remember.
did. All right,
I thought it was Lenny.
It was.
that is
I'm telling you, he's
11.
hanging out with me too much.
That's 11 more points of piercing damage.
10.
Does that add more persistent bleed on top of that?
You can only whatever the
Don't
greater
think that
number is.
stacks, yeah.
So it's the same thing. Okay.
Yep.
So it'll still be just the amount there. Okay.
Yep.
Unless they're different.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Glad we don't stack those, right? And
Yeah.
its last attack. Well, no, it's got to try the grab again. That will be a 23 this time.
Bullshit.
So it has a hold of you. its last is going to attempt to engulf.
Well, I'm fucked. Okay.
Yeah.
No, not literally. Swallowed.
Yeah. It's worse.
It's gonna.
It is worse.
Or better.
All right, you need to make a.
Oh, he's choking. Hold on.
Let's see.
It's not how I wanted to die. Okay. It's disgusting.
Look, I don't remember this as the end, but fuck, it sure feels like
It
it.
does not tell me what kind of save it is. You need to make. I would say that would be a fortitude save, trying not to go down into these mouths that open up even more, forming one larger mouth as it tries to take you into its gelatin-like body.
32.
That is a critical success. So you do not go into its mouth and get swallowed. It does try really hard. It's putting around you, but so you
Get in my belly.
she seems to be watching over you. You will be taking.
I want my
that
Avery
is a
back,
long
Avery back,
dagger.
Avery back.
I can't pronounce.
23 reduced to half. So you're going to take 11 points of piercing as it tries to engulf
So
you
10.
and doesn't quite get there. All right. That is those. That brings us to Sunshine.
Slug boy. That just tried to
Slug
swallow.
boy?
Yes. That just tried to swallow Avery. I'm gonna cast Searing Light at it again.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm far enough away.
Okay. Is it a attack roll? Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You don't get to dodge unless your AC is high enough. Oh, sorry, I lost it. 22. No, 21.
That will hit.
Okay.
And then they were light.
That's a lot of dice.
It's 5d6.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot.
Probably a good thing.
I'm only throwing 2.
He takes 15.
Nice.
Fire, good.
What does that look like?
It is a blasting light out of the palm of my hand. I don't have the semantics for it. The verbal, I mean. But the semantics.
Flame on!
No,
light.
that's our.
It's just light.
Oh yeah, you guys
Solar
have
flare.
seen Azar on fire before, but as Avery starts to get her head and her shoulder stuffed into this thing's mouth before it slides back off of her, you guys have seen Azara flame on, but she completely engulfs for that moment
So the fireball's fine.
and turns the tips of it turn blue. The fire is so hot. She is quite angry. All right,
I have one more action.
you have one more. Go ahead.
Since he's not dead,
Speak for yourself.
the beastie is not dead. I'm going to move forward to get closer to Avery.
Okay. How far are you moving?
I only move at a 30. So, and I only have one action left, so 30 feet. That's how far I move.
So you are just off the board as well.
Still.
Well, you didn't really move up before.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right. That would have brought us to the hand, but it is definitely shattered all over the place. So that will bring us to Barnabas.
The shattered hand.
Great. So the most imminent threat right now apparently is these creatures that are trying to swallow Avery and others. So I'll recall knowledge on them. Actually, I'll hunt prey to get a free recall knowledge and shoot for a crit.
Okay, which one are you going to?
They're the same creature, right?
Yeah, but if you're, I mean, do you...
Oh yeah, because I guess if I get the bonus, we'll say the one that's actively swallowing her.
Okay.
Good call.
All right.
Thank you. I would say it's a really good call.
Well, it's probably not a critical, but because I only got a 20.
20 is not a critical. That's what you needed.
Oh my.
This is a gibbering mouther.
Yeah.
Amorphous
believable.
blobs, yammering mouths, and oozing flesh and sludge.
Punch him
They,
in his gibbering mouther.
you know that they create difficult terrain behind them. You also know you did get the DC. You get one weakness, bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Great.
I never want to see these things again.
Yeah, you have a bit of slime all on your side of your face and in your hair. It's disgusting.
Blades are not going to be as effective. Hit them with hammers. Where's Turby when you need him? And
I have a
I was
frying
going to
pan.
come save you.
how close am I to that? For range purposes.
You
Am I
are
within
just
40?
off the board, so yes.
Okay, if I'm within 40, I'm fine. Because of the hunt prey action. So let's. Oh man. I guess I didn't roll high enough to know if they can be caught off guard, so I'll throw one of these to try. And with the bard, I'll get a whopping 17 to hit it with this bottle lightning.
17 will not hit.
Cool. It'll take 4 splash damage, electricity.
All right.
And in my frustration, I'll throw another one.
He says, "Son of a bitch!"
Start lobbing them.
Hit him with bludgeoning, damn it, damn it, damn it. Damn it.
I only have a frying pan, man.
That's only a 19. That's bludgeoning.
I know.
19 will not hit.
What?
That's.
Did you count the bard?
Yeah,
Damn it!
that's 4 electricity.
Okay.
And that's when I decided I don't need any of this, and I walked away.
I just left.
I don't care about any of these people. I'm out.
All right.
I got bills to pay.
I can't be paying them if I'm dead. So the terrain that's behind him is, you said it looks slick, but is it just like a slug trail, like literally like behind where each one of them have moved, or is it just look like something that has been placed there like magically, or is it just from the creature's effect?
The trail, it seems like it's sludge is seeping into the ground and
Blech.
causing this disgusting trail of gross. And all right, so I didn't grab one for her. No. Okay.
And then there was Anna.
Yes, she's going to come up. She'll pass Sunshine and move on up right behind Avery and put her hand on your back. Oh, no. You hear her mutter to Amma, give me my power to heal Avery in her time of need. And you gain back 22 points.
That's very nice.
Good as new.
You see her skin tinge green just from her fingertips where she touched her. And you feel the warmth infuse into your shoulder as she touches the back of your shoulder, healing you. And that's going to end round 2. So, I think it is time we take a break, and we're going to come back to this combat right after we get done making a few little adjustments, like finding a figure for Anna. I gotta find Anna's figure. I had one, and I don't remember where I set it down. So, we will see you guys after the break. Stay tuned. We will have more combat and see what happens next. See if they can get rid of these nasty things.
Ooh, we'll see.
Hopefully no one gets swallowed.
Right? Hopefully nobody gets swallowed. Welcome back. And Overwatch is right. Bring a friend for the second half, and you get a free sub for your friend. Make sure they say hello in chat. All right.
Look, I peed like a racehorse. We have to kill these things. I have to know what happens.
I'm pretty sure you already know how this goes.
Well, maybe.
Your memories. I'm the one learning right here. All right.
Are you learning
Let me
anything
see.
interesting?
Every time.
Great.
Cyril, I believe it's your turn. You tell me how your memory went.
Well, I distinctly remember that I was going to help Avery. And then she wiped slime on me.
I don't remember this.
She didn't have an action to do that.
Exactly. I couldn't have done that.
Yeah. The intent is there.
She did it and she high-fived
She was
him.
giving you a nasty
It's the
look.
thought
Is that
that
what you're
counts.
saying?
Yeah, that's it.
When she shook her hair
in
out.
reality,
Oh, yeah.
I think looking around the battlefield, knowing that I have the boots on that let me move through difficult terrain, I'm going to move from where I am to the caster guy and try to take him down, knowing that there's plenty of people behind me that can assist Avery.
Okay.
Damn, okay.
One moment here.
Don't worry. You gotta take the...
You're in good hands, Avery.
He has faith in us. You should as well.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't, but
You kind of are.
That's good. That's kind of what that means. All right.
All right, you need to
She
make a
just feels
will
passed
save
up.
as you approach him and try to attack.
Oh no.
Okay.
Don't forget the bar.
Right. $23.
I'm not here right now.
Okay. You move up.
It's a laser.
Oh,
The button's on the side. Don't
I
look at
have
the
a
operational
laser.
one. There you go.
I have a laser pointer. All right. So, Cyril, you move up to him, and you find it hard to approach through the light that's coming from the ground and the swirls and the design in the ground. And you see that he seems to be in the exact center of what's going on. And as you go to try to swing, you find you can't bring yourself to strike him. It's just not happening.
Bullshit. I'll swing again.
Make another will save.
That's one less than the one before. So. Okay, so Avery dies here in this battle. Cool. I will use dueling parry, raise my AC, keep it where it is, and we'll stand right in this guy's face.
this petty
Right.
bitch.
He is a petty bitch. I'm glad we agree.
Oh yeah,
Well,
totally.
move, attack. I don't think you can dueling parry, can you? You attempted to attack twice.
Okay, that's fine. I don't. Whatever.
All right. Avery. That brings us to you.
All right. I'm gonna try to electric arc again,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to get it to shoot from one to the other, and they'll have to roll basic reflex again.
The slimy creatures, I take it?
Yep.
All right.
Payback for one trying to eat me.
Make me. talking to Overwatch. Told me to stop tapping the table.
Okay, that's a basic reflex, correct?
Yep.
Don't smite him,
Nope, wrong
Overwatch.
one.
We're too close.
They need me.
That is a 30. That one will make it. Your DC is in 22?
Yep.
Yeah. Pardon me. And that is a 26. All right. They will take, what is that, half damage? Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
$29.
$29 damage.
15.
All right.
14.
Nice.
It's real good.
Yeah, it'd be 14. All right.
Still, that's pretty good.
You see
that's to
electricity.
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both to 14, so that's 28 spread over 2. That's pretty good. It's
Hold
really
on.
good.
There you go.
Thank you. All right.
I hate to
So-
have to remind you how to do your job.
That was a 3-action spell or 2?
He says.
2.
Okay. So you
And then
have,
I'm gonna send Azara in again
okay,
towards the guy.
toward the spellcaster. All
Yep.
right. Zara is going to rush right up here beside Sibril. A little reluctant to move from you, but goes anyway. She lifts a paw and kind of gives you a look, but still burning with anger. She runs up to him. All right, go ahead and roll an attack. Is she biting or clawing when she gets there?
Biting.
All right, roll bite.
I cannot pull her stats up right now.
I've
because
got
that
them
link
right
doesn't
here.
work.
You can tell me what you roll.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, biting 8. She is not going to be able to hit him. Oh, I do need a
Plus
will
one.
save from her as well to be able to even try.
Little +1 hit.
No.
I'm
But-
just making sure.
I rolled an 11.
Okay, she will not be able to hit him. All right. So she tries. All right. That brings us to the guy chanting. He says, "Oh, you brought her to me anyway. Thank you." And he chants in his language again, and you see the symbols again flare up. The one where the hand had been scratching, it gets a little brighter, but doesn't fully fill out. And he is going to swipe at Azara. The knife sort of melds into his hand, and you see these long claws and a mouth in the center of his hand happen as he slashes down at her. That would be a 26. That will hit her. That is 10 piercing. And there will be persistent bleed. Which, that's right. Avery, you have persistent bleed of 4. You can take 4 from your bleed. Or wait. Yeah, it's not until you heal. It's still bleeding. So, roll a flat check. Just a d20.
4.
Okay, you will still be taking persistent bleed. All right. That is 2 actions for him. Third action is going to be to swipe at Azara again. And with 16, I don't think he's hitting her. All right, you see that those long claws and this maw in the center of his hand, and everything that transformed seems to be without skin. You see the muscle and sinew all along his hand and long elongated claws that the knife had turned into. That goo seems to have slipped into whatever the sinew is, and it glistens with it. And that second one will not hit her. All right. So that takes his turn. Lenny, brings us to you.
Am I within 60 feet of him?
You are.
Yay! Yo, asshole. How's this sound?
What are you doing?
Percussive impact.
Okay, you are attacking. I do need a will save.
That's fine. It's 19. 20, sorry.
20.
Did you forget you?
Yeah,
20 will not make it.
that's fine.
You can shoot spell, but you can't attack him. So,
It's bludgeoning, and you're standing next to a slime ball.
I'm well aware. So yeah. Since asshole doesn't want me hitting him, I'll just start taking out his friends instead.
well, you do attempt.
I just can't.
You just can't.
Okay then.
So,
So it's gone.
No.
Is that on two?
oh
actions?
no, never mind. I'm sorry.
I need you to make up your mind.
Nope. No, you're good. Go ahead. You didn't need to make that will save.
Okay.
Is it an attack roll?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you hit?
What did I hit? 22.
22. 22 will not hit him.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Getting very mixed signals over here.
Sorry. Sorry, I was looking at the fact that you had to make the will save, but you didn't need to, as he has physically attacked Azara.
Goodbye, sanctuary spell.
Bitch.
All right. So, do you have any more actions,
That's.
Lenny?
I have one, but yeah.
Okay. Are you doing anything with that one? All right.
I will save that one for
A rainy day.
if Avery dies.
Wow,
Okay.
why is everybody saying Avery's gonna die?
Apparently,
It's like
everybody
you guys
believes
are hoping.
Avery's going to die.
Oh my
All right.
goodness. I
It
will
is
save
the
that for
slimy
when Avery
thing's
dies.
turn. It's the gibbering Mousers. All right. Well, I mean, there is this thing trying to swallow you.
What is that?
I would say there's worse places to be, but I can't think of many.
All right. It is. Whew. All right. That is a 33 to hit you, Avery.
That's a crit.
Yep.
Is
Well,
that
is
a
your,
crit? Is your AC
is your bonus
a
still
23
going?
or your bonus is still going?
So her AC would be a 24.
Okay,
Oh,
that
that
is
one.
not a crit then. That is a hit, but not a crit.
Say it louder for the ones in the back.
That's it for you now. You got lucky.
13 piercing.
It's pretty coming in clutch there.
Dude, that's like.
I'm
that's
glad
like,
I switched it up for this fucking battle.
That's like twice.
I'm glad.
How long does it last?
Good job.
We need you.
4 rounds, correct?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And we are on round 3. All right. That would be an athletics of 32 to
Oh,
grab
my.
you this time.
Goodness gracious.
All right. Its second action.
Get in my belly.
Yeah, engulf.
God damn it.
Make
Help.
fortitude save.
+1.
A nat 20.
There you go.
So 32,
Sucking
33.
slug.
All right.
It tries.
It
I know.
grabbed a hold of you, but you're like, ugh! You jerk away and it sloths off of you, not even being able to hold on this time. It's.
She just willed herself to not
She
be
is
food.
just. You are, at this point, you have just this slimy slobber
Wow.
all over you. It stinks. It's
Ew.
Been
horrible.
slimed.
And I like how like the cheers in the back sound like yo, you guys are watching me struggle, and you're just like, "Yay, she's out!" Oh, he got her again. We're just gonna keep watching. And,
Say it louder for the
Hey,
ones
they're
in the
cheering
back.
when you got out, though. Yeah.
yeah, moral support, I guess. Like,
We're trying.
All
Lenny,
right.
did you bring your lawn chair?
Its last attack. It's going to try to bite you again. And that is not going to do it with an 11.
There you
All
go.
right. The other one.
It finally learned that Avery doesn't want to be eaten.
no,
Hi,
I
Lenny.
really don't.
Hi.
Oh, that's really sideways.
The other
Oh.
slug is gonna try to
Okay.
chew.
Uh-oh.
Can't really fling its buddy.
Only do, like, really, it can only do two things.
Could it eat it?
Okay. So it goes to bite at you, and it rolled a 1. So it goes to bite at you, and those mouths creep forward, but it's like they get in each other's way. And if you've ever,
Bit each other.
it's as if they're too
seen a
eager
snake
to
eat
get
a
at
snake?
you, and they are biting at each other
This
and,
is why you don't
and
go into battle hungry,
getting
guys.
different chunks of stuff off of there. And it rolled 1 away from max damage.
It bit its tongue.
It definitely. Well, I
love
mean, that one hasn't taken much damage, so that's probably a good thing.
Sunshine, you're ready for everything. Did you bring
All
my
right.
lawn chair?
Second attack.
That is not necessary for these encounters, so no.
You know what? It must be Lenny's homecoming because that's only a 13 for its second one. It rolled really low, but it didn't roll a 1. And its third attack. That would be a 20.
No.
Oh, yeah, 20. Okay.
Yes, no,
All
doesn't-
right.
Don't hit him.
Maybe I should stand next to Silver more often. I don't get hit up here.
No, you know what it is you looked over and you saw Avery covered in slime and you're just, dancing all the way. Ooh, no. Ooh,
Nope.
gross.
Nope.
Nope. I'm shiny enough without all your spittle. Okay. He is. He's very shiny. He glitters.
Shiny.
I do. I literally glitter.
He does. All right. So,
He glittered, I shined,
No.
so he just glittered more when I was around him when I shined.
that brings us to you,
You don't
Sunshine.
I know. The one that's still trying to eat Avery.
Okay.
I'm going to do an admonishing ray.
Admonishing Ray.
Yes, that is. Stop trying to eat her.
What's
an
the
attack
range
roll.
on that one?
60 foot.
Okay. You're 35 feet away, so yeah.
What's the range on that hit space?
Hold on, my
face?
character sheet went
Away.
sideways. Yes.
Oh my dark.
Don't forget to add 1 from the bard.
One from the bard.
Add 13 for me because, I'm awesome.
Luck.
Arbitrary alternate.
What'd you hit?
She's reloading, okay?
reloading.
We lost Sunshine for she
what
had a
did you roll?
mental hiccup. She doesn't want to tell you that. I think.
I don't want to.
I don't know. I'm blind. I can't see.
I rolled a 1.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I think
There's
you
a
just
lot
just
within-
admonished
There's a
Avery.
lot within 6 feet.
Oh no.
Why did she admonish herself?
I think it'd be funnier if she admonished Lenny.
No, she was so, you were so bent on making that slap and you were so into it that when you took that swing for your semantic component, you release the spell and it goes wide as your feet slip out from under you and you fall directly on your back. You fall prone.
The momentum carries Sunshine to the ground.
It did.
Yes.
It did. She brought herself to the ground. All right, so you are currently prone.
That's only
Nap time.
2 actions, so I'm
Okay.
far enough back, I'm going to stand up.
Okay. You're far enough back. I saw that. No, we're good. All right. So,
A little less English on the backswing.
Barnabas notices everything. All right.
Back there with me.
He is. He's like right beside you. So.
He's just like,
What? You tried that with a little too hard of a slap there, Sunshine. Oops.
I mean, you had to duck a little bit,
Like he tried.
but yeah.
There was a rock.
Huh.
Okay, Barnabas,
You didn't
that brings
see
us
shit.
to you.
I'm sure next
Oh,
time I
okay.
put
He says,
it there.
"Let me show you how it's done."
Well, after last round, I don't know. Man, okay. I will, since they're now starting to focus on the person in the back conducting some sort of ritual, he may be in control of this whole thing. I would have spent an action to hunt prey on him to try and identify him.
Okay.
I did a
Especially
little
after
bit of
seeing that hand.
information. Yeah, that's not a normal human
That's not
thing to
natural.
do. So what kind of roll would you like for that?
That would also be occultism.
Great. Love it.
And you need to be, what, within 40 feet?
I think for hunt prey, don't I just have to be able to see it?
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it increases my range to throw things to 40
Gotcha.
feet. Yeah. So it is a 23 occultism, so not crit, I'm sure. But, I'd like to know something about him.
He has brown hair.
Yeah.
And he likes long walks on
His
the
name is
beach.
James.
Like cutting off his hand.
Yeah.
Well, it's very obvious he's some kind of
Are you
shapeshifter.
saying he likes handies?
But after seeing the hand without the flesh and that
like something we
goo
need
that
to
just
say.
seems to make it glisten, the tissue fully exposed, you realize that this is a flesh-forged conformer. They completely can take the shape of other things, and that whole chopping off his hand thing, yeah, you can do that again.
Great.
I like the better one. We just called him asshole.
He can only have one of those going.
Okay, so we're fighting a starfish.
Kind of,
He
yeah.
does regenerate rather quickly. And
Okay.
again, weakness cold iron because he's an aberration.
Instead of a weakness, could I find out what stops his regeneration?
Dying.
Possibility?
Same thing that's his weakness.
Dead.
Cold iron.
Strike it with cold iron! And then
Nobody has that.
I know!
He's like, I don't know what that is. Fuck it.
Just do it! I read about it somewhere.
In a book.
Well, yeah.
Man, what's better? What's better? And then I'll throw this alchemist fire at the one that was still dealing with Avery, I guess.
Okay.
Focus fire or something down, and I'll roll a natural one, so
Oh,
no.
it's contagious.
This is bullshit.
It's because you're standing right next to Sunshine.
Maybe her legs caught mine, or just she fell like right at the line. She threw me off balance.
Yeah, you were laughing at her and then you fell.
No, he just flings the vial in a kind of random direction.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, it definitely does go off.
Good thing that was like the lesser one. I made some weak ones on purpose this one.
I couldn't even imagine an alchemist legitimately falling on himself and then all of his shit just exploding. That's his bandolier.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Do you have another action, Barnabas? Or was that it?
Well, what was the effect of that fumble? Just it just.
Yeah, you
rolled
flung
in
it
the
off to the
direction?
side. You did throw
Okay.
it, so
Yes, I did.
the wrong way.
I won't tell if you won't tell.
What was it? Was it fire? Yeah, it was fire. You probably caught a tree on fire, maybe.
oh no.
Okay.
Maybe it'll fall over and crush a slug.
Avery's having flashbacks. Barnabas has
I
lost
look over down over
I
my
am.
shoulder at Sunshine. You didn't see that.
I won't tell if you don't
And then I
tell.
throw another one because I'm stupid.
Alley-oop.
That'll laugh. That's promising.
Okay, well,
So I rolled a 3.
I did roll a 3.
Hey!
And he says he can't
Surprise.
see.
And the prize is I missed.
More glass shards on the
It
ground.
ends up being 12 to hit something.
Okay. Yeah. Nope.
Okay, well, it does take 4 splash of fire. So
On the one doing the ritual.
no,
No,
the
on
one
the
that was
slug on Avery.
That's right. That's
Still
right.
trying to focus fire down.
Gotcha.
Because this guy, I mean, he was like doing some weird stuff, but he hasn't really done anything super bad yet that I've noticed. But something trying to swallow one of our party whole that's worse in my opinion. So that's what I
It's
focused
a little
on
worse.
Thank you.
for now.
See,
Yeah.
we're all attacking the one that's trying to eat you, Avery.
Yeah.
some with less enthusiasm.
I'm not attacking it at all.
Yeah, no.
So 0 enthusiasm.
He's taking care of the guy that's doing the
All
other
right.
things.
Well, yeah, I guess he's being useful, I guess.
If you'd like me to stop, I will.
We'll see what these
Oh, so you're
rituals
just
are.
gonna let down the whole party then, huh?
No, just you when you die.
I'm sure.
I don't know.
They're,
guys,
uh,
I'm
convince
sure
her
in
to
a
die.
few months of adventure,
United
we would get up
Souls.
enough
That's their
platinum
party
to
name.
bring you back
Yeah.
to life.
The souls are united, they're not.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
The bodies, that's what.
All
Yeah,
right.
Souls United,
A
except
little-
for one. You know, we kind
Where
of
is it?
accidentally killed
There
her.
we go.
A little competition between souls is
Healthy?
healthy.
United divided.
Where'd it go?
Is it my turn?
No, it is not.
What if I bartered my soul for this badass?
I think it's my turn.
Be.
It
Well,
is
we do have
actually Anna's turn. All
Oh,
right.
her. Right. Did we get a figure for her?
No.
You know what she
Where's
should do?
where's
She
the
should go
where's
find
the
her
fail
friend.
button?
To be honest, I keep forgetting she's there
That's
because
that
like
sad
I
trombone.
can't see her with
Wah
all this
wah wah.
slug.
get it. I will get it.
I got a scroll.
Get her. Here we go.
Hey, the Sierra Order 1 and doing her job.
I did.
Make sure you put that one on the favorites list.
She's right here behind David.
Anna should go find her friend.
Okay. All right. One moment.
This
Seer
pause
loading.
is brought to you by United Divided Souls.
There it is.
Check us out where you can find all of your podcast. Search Soul Severed.
All right. So, Anna goes, cold iron?
Yes, if you have it.
Maybe. She's gonna move past this thing and come right up here by Several. Right behind him. Moving over
Even the
top
help is
of the
abandoning you.
Like no.
moving over
I
top
know.
of that muddy grit as if it was nothing.
Gross.
As if her feet didn't even want to sink in. And she goes, I'm trying to help. She will reach out and actually touch Dawnbreaker.
Okay.
Overwatch is trying to kill us again.
You see Dawnbreaker change to a dark, deep steel color, and it seems to just lose most of the finery of the elven blade it was. Becomes a little bit more coarse and heavier. But if you were to guess, you could hope that it was cold iron.
Great. I'm a guessing man.
And that will bring us to your turn, Silver.
Super. So she will touch Dawnbreaker, and I will kind of recoil it back into where I normally have it before I strike. And I'll just look at this asshole, and I'll say, I'm about to fuck you up. Snagging strike.
All right.
31.
31 will hit.
I'd say so.
Takes 15 as I slash this alleged cold iron Dawnbreaker across his chest and shove the the shoulder that the hand was attached to away from Azara, leaving him off guard.
The shoulder that the hand that regenerated.
No, the one that had the blade thing that
yes.
slashed at Azara. So I'm trying to essentially turn him away from Azara, leaving him off guard.
Okay.
Great. I will. Second action, I will attempt to demoralize him. You son of a bitch. Still 21, but that's probably not enough.
To demoralize him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I essentially slashed across his chest, shoved him, and then I just kind of bare my fangs at him and hiss. Kind of like that vampire hiss sound. And then realizing that he kind of just shakes his head. Actually, let me look at that real quick before I...
He just kind of smiles a smile that gets way too wide, exposing some of the tissue in the side corners of his mouth.
Great. I will use dueling parry and raise my AC.
Okay.
Bip.
As a reaction, I need you to make a will save.
Okay. What is it against?
It is against... Curse Necromancy?
Okay, 26.
26. You will take half the persistent bleed as he looks at you and he says, "How dare you spill my blood?" And you suddenly begin bleeding. As you made the save, you will only take the persistent bleed instead of the rest.
Okay.
And so that gives you persistent bleed that happens at the end of your turn.
Great.
You have... Was that your last action?
Yeah, it was after it was at the end of my turn.
Okay. All right.
So
That's
his
His
pause.
reaction is to...
Did his reaction in response to me hitting him? Mm-hmm. So it happened between my second and third action.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you don't...
Then I will spend the action to end the persistent bleed. Or do I have to take it first and then end it afterwards?
You take 2 actions, and it must be something that would reasonably help you against the source of the bleed.
I don't have blood. I'm undead. He can gash me open all he wants, and I'll just stick my fucking finger in it. Like, so it's fine. I'll stick with what I did. I'll just take the damage. What is it?
6.
Is that a spell? The thing that went off?
It was.
Okay.
And it was only verbal.
Okay. Well, don't forget, sister, whenever you affect me with spells of any kind, I am anti-magical and you need to roll d20 every time. On a 1, 2, or 3, it does not work.
Well, you don't bleed.
Great.
Oh.
So, he does his thing. He does his, and there's a ghostly, like, red shimmer that shoots across my body. And then I just look at him and I go, "Now you're really fucked."
Oh, shit. Papa's angry.
Or you are. Avery, that brings us to you and Azara. What would you like to do?
Hit it on the head.
Pour some salt on that bitch.
Oh, salt.
Salt bomb. Add that to your list.
I'm gonna use Caustic
also use it-
Blast
never
on
mind.
the slug in front of me.
Okay.
And basic reflex. Range 30 feet.
Do it.
And it's in a 5-foot burst.
Well, do you want to back up so it doesn't hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll use that action.
How far back do you want to move? Up to your speed for 1 action.
How close am I to it?
You're right there. It's right there on you.
It's trying to eat you.
I'm gonna go like 20 feet.
20 feet back?
Yes.
Or... Okay. 20 feet back. Okay. Here, we'll... Here. Do we have that shot of her right there, Overwatch? Can you see her in front of that camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we see it?
Bam!
He says, make it happen.
She's out of focus, but you know.
Oh, she's out of focus. Darn. That is, by the way, done by Barnabas Brushes.
That's right. All of the figures you see there.
Yes.
Give him the big shot,
All
Overwatch.
of
Give him
these
the big
heroes,
shot.
all of the United Souls have been painted by Barnabas. All right. So, Caustic Blast, he did not make your reflex.
All right.
I love it.
9.
9 damage to that one.
Acid.
All right. It's starting to sort of look like you guys are making a little headway on that one that's been trying to eat her, but it doesn't seem to be really too hurt. It seems to keep moving and, well, seems to keep slugging along.
Wow.
All right, so Avery, that end your turn.
It does.
All right. That brings us to the Flesh Forged. All right. He is gonna take one action. You have attack of opportunity.
I sure do.
As he continues to chant and move his hands, you may make your attack, as that is a movement action.
Great.
This is round 4. When we get to Lenny's turn, that ends your bardic.
That would be a 30 to hit him.
That will hit.
Takes 18 damage with my newly acquired cold iron Dawnbreaker.
Oh, yeah, never mind. I was looking at that a little wrong there. 18. It seemed to cut much deeper than you would think. Maybe it's the weight of this weapon now that it seems to be cold iron, or maybe it's just he's pissed you off that much, but it seems to do a lot more damage with that swing.
It's definitely because he pissed me off.
I'm sure it is. And
what's his reaction as this blade gashes through him?
As his blade gashes through him, he's continuing to smile.
Good. My dad did that.
Oh. I mean...
All right. That was his first one.
I want it to be my turn.
His second one, he's going to repeat the movement and the words that you heard him say as you seem to have disrupted something. He will do that, and then he will take those claws and he will slice his own hand off again. It flops to the ground. Two, three. All right, that brings us to Lenny.
Well, round 2, we'll try the same exact thing again.
Okay.
Percussive impact.
All right. Roll to hit.
I'm just done with that dice. Okay, no. Nope, that's it. I'm done. That's it.
Not doing another action.
That's a 2 act. Yeah, I've got.
Would you like to
have
borrow
one
my
more
dice,
action?
Joe?
No, there's nothing else I can do for one other than move, and
Well-
I'm pretty safe right here.
Are you?
You
I
are
have not
safe.
got hit once, so yeah.
Yes.
All
I'm
right.
confident
So he's
right here. I
staying
will
right
save
there.
that action just in case Avery dies.
All right, so follow wherever Lenny goes. Got it.
She
Put it in the book.
Their turn. They both move over
To Lenny.
to Lenny.
Oh, fuck.
Famous last words, bud.
No, that's fine.
Hey, at least one of them only gets
That's
2
nice.
attacks.
Yeah.
All right. The one that only gets 2 attacks, that would be a...
Don't forget my freezing rain. It's gonna start at some point.
Oh, did you put freezing rain in there?
Oh,
Because I haven't exactly been able to look in chat. I kind of need to know these things.
yeah. It was like
Well, then
end of last turn.
make
Yeah,
it rain.
I kind
there,
of have to
Overwatch.
know. Man,
it's raining.
he's trying to kill you if it's freezing rain.
Raining.
Doesn't sound like
Yay,
it's raining.
shower.
All right. Oh, no, actually. I know what happened. Huh. Okay. That would be a 23.
Yes.
Okay. 23 will hit. You are taking 18 piercing,
Okay.
and you will get 1d4 persistent bleed.
Why can't I find you, rain?
Number 2, attack after his move. That's going to be 28.
Yeah.
Never mind. Don't follow Lenny.
12 piercing.
Never followed Lenny.
And what is your fortitude DC?
22. Oh, 18, sorry.
18's your fortitude
Yeah.
DC? Really? Whew. All right, it has grabbed you.
Okay.
They are going to be fighting over who gets to swallow him here soon.
As most do.
The other one. Ooh.
I mean, it was bound to happen.
All right, I'm
There's
done.
enough to go
33.
around, I promise.
33
33 what?
for the attack on from the other
Motherfucker,
one.
if the 22 and the 28 hit, what the hell do you think?
Is that a critical?
That one is a critical. Lenny dies.
Not yet. Not yet.
Everybody thought it was me, but plot twist.
You run your mouth enough, and eventually karma comes back and kicks you in the teeth.
That would be 18 piercing damage. Are you unconscious?
No?
Okay. And it's trying to grab you. And if your DC is only an 18, it definitely has a hold of you.
Oh man.
Okay, that one. Second attack is its second action.
Lenny dies.
Engulf. It's trying to grab. Swallow you down. I think that's sideways. That is sideways. We'll roll a d6. All right, it's engulf. Oh, you roll a fortitude save, please.
Am I rolling this one this time? I'm so confused. 23.
23. You manage to not get engulfed.
Huzzah!
Yeah. Cyril looks nervous.
But you will take
If it's more than 8, I
9.
die.
Huh?
If it's more than 8, I'm done.
9. So you are unconscious. You take 9 points piercing.
Hold on. Reactionary spell. Martyr's intervention.
Ew.
Not him.
Ew.
Okay. What does that
He-
do?
Does not
She
take
takes
the
the
damage.
damage.
I take the damage.
Oh.
Everything
so
else,
you take
everything but 1, so you take the other 8.
Yeah.
you take
And we're both wounded 1.
you take 8.
Sorry.
Oh, and you both are at 1.
wounded 1.
I shield the creature
Oh, okay.
with my own life force, taking the harm upon myself to save
Okay.
their life.
All right.
He's
Leaving
reduced
me-
to 1 hit point
leaving me at 1
instead
hit
of
point.
0. And all remaining damage goes
to you.
to me.
And we're both at wounded 1. Unless
Yep.
I'm already wounded, then I go increase by 1.
Yep.
All right.
I have it as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Well, I wonder who you learned it from. All right. So, I mean, it's his older sister. Come on now. Okay,
It's
so
fitting. It's fitting.
That was
third action.
Oh no.
Final action.
I die.
Don't
That's
die.
a 22.
I can't cast it
You
again.
said it ends on my turn? My inspiration? Or after?
It ends at the end of your turn.
Oh, then I'm good.
Okay.
By one.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
That's awesome.
I mean, how many times has by one saved us? With
Uh,
that
Right.
This
spell?
entire fight.
Her
exactly.
twice, you once,
This-
me
this-
twice.
This entire battle.
Yeah, that has been
By
clutch.
one.
Clutch.
Write that into stone. Use it every battle.
By one.
By one.
That brings us to Sunshine.
Going on a shirt.
That's how shirt ideas.
By
Made
one.
it by one.
Made it by one.
Still made it.
Does one of them have a hold of Lenny?
They both do. They both have.
Okay. The one that I've been attacking that was trying to eat Avery, I'm going to try admonishing Ray again.
Okay.
Stand back.
20.
20 will not hit.
What?
By one.
Shut up.
That should be the
Shut
title.
up.
That's the title of the episode right there.
By
By one.
One.
Front of the shirt it said made it by one. Back of the shirt said missed it by one.
Yeah.
How far am I?
Well, you're just off the board, so from that thing, you're about 30 feet at this point.
Little bard patch.
Wow. I don't have anything I can do except for move closer.
Okay.
Because I can't throw my frying pan.
How much closer do you want to move?
I can only move 30.
Okay.
Only one action.
Okay, so you move him right up to it?
No.
No?
No.
Don't make that mistake I did.
I've got to get closer. I moved 30 feet. It's 30 feet away. So you move. No, actually, no. Fuck all that.
No.
I mean, Lenny's kind of getting pulled in two directions by these
I'm
multiple
gonna
mouths
die.
and
I'm gonna
slimy
die.
things.
Can I move to flank it?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
I don't know if that does anything, but
Yeah. You could actually move right here and be flanking with Lenny.
okay, we're flanking.
Yay! The first tactical thing Lenny's ever been involved in.
I've been on the receiving end of tactical.
Yeah, you're flanked right now, aren't you?
Those are
That's
also
all I got.
tactics.
Yeah, he's flanked right now as well.
Is this the first time you've been like hit on by two things?
All right.
That's a
Nibble.
no, Barnabas.
By the count of mouths on Avery,
This
it's a lot
many
more than
mouths,
two
I don't
things.
even know if he's had this many on him.
Oh, okay.
Well,
God.
that's why I'm cheering. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm great right now. No.
No,
He
you're not.
died the way he lived.
All right. So that
Mouths.
is that in Sunshine's turn?
Covered in nasty
it does.
mouths.
All right, Barnabas, we're to you again.
Oh man. Okay.
I told you to be more selective of where you went.
Well,
All right, Barnabas is the only one still off the board at the moment.
Yeah. So I remember feeling very frustrated that for whatever reason I'm completely unable to hit anything. So I look at my scaly flesh and I'm like, forget it. And I run. I basically do a final surge and stride twice for one action. So I basically just run in a circle for like 60 feet and, zigzag up into the fight onto the board.
Okay, we're at on
And
the board.
you could put me kind of back where Avery, I guess that's Avery
Okay.
there toward the back. As long as I'm still like within 20 or 40 feet.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
knocking over Lenny.
Yeah. So,
That's called foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right. You could probably just leave him there. Honestly.
wow. Wow.
We're gonna face him the other way for just a moment. Hey, Overwatch, you want to give a
He's
shot
got
at
it.
Barnabas there? Yeah. We can see Barnabas. All right.
We'll do focus shots later.
So cool.
Okay. Not gonna be.
All
I wonder
right.
who painted that.
I know, right? Who painted him?
Okay, so that's one action to basically final surge, and as I'm zigzagging up, those scales kind of peeled back and dissipated off my skin. My eyes went back to normal, and I kind of shake my head, and then I grab another vial and chug it down. And when I do so, I just, God, it hurt really bad because I take damage when I do it. But
It's spicy.
yeah, it is.
Rather
It hurt.
spicy.
It's a
But that's
spicy
okay.
potion.
Because that basically gives me bonuses to dexterity-based attack rolls. Blah.
All right.
So I kind of, and then I'll throw a frost vial at the one on my left. So I guess this one over here.
One over there that hasn't been hit much, huh?
He chucks a salt grenade.
Focus fire.
I guess I really can. Can I tell which one? Which one was I throwing?
You
out
you
was
can definitely
launching
tell
on
which
April?
one. It's the one on this side of the board
And that's
over here.
the one I want to hit for obvious reasons. Okay, so I'm going to get bonuses to dexterity-based attack
Okay.
based on this. 2, 16.
Smash it with the hammer.
The pink one.
Oh,
It needs it. That's what's
You need the abysmal up there.
for his spicy potion.
All right.
Maybe later. Thank you for your concern about my gastrointestinal tract. And I rolled a 19.
Okay.
So that, with the bonuses
No.
to ranged
No
attacks.
bonuses.
Not from
Not
the
from
bard,
you.
From
Okay,
me.
for you.
from
I just heard the
my
word
new-
bonus. Sorry.
And the
Not the
item
only one
bonus
with
from my
bonuses.
fancy goggles. That's 34.
That is a crit.
Finally.
There you go.
I knew it was that damn Drakeheart engine. Okay, so it'll take 46 plus 4. That's 21 cold damage.
Nice.
And it reduces its speed by 10, if it even matters for these things. And that's my turn.
So it was 0.
Yeah, can you reduce its speed to 0?
That's a great question. If it's, it just says its speed is reduced by 10. So
It's not moving.
that's something. It's locked down. Focus on it.
For how long does it?
For the rest of its life. Let's see.
We hope.
Which is hopefully only one more turn.
We'll see.
So it doesn't have a duration that I can see. So,
Okay.
oh, I'm sorry. It does in the main text of the bomb. So each bomb has its own damage and penalties.
Okay.
But the main text of the bomb does indicate that on a hit, it takes a status penalty to speed until the end of its next turn.
Okay. All right. So does that bring us to the end of your turn, Barnabas?
Yes, that's all 3.
Okay. All right. Well, worked for you. Maybe it'll work for her too. And she'll reach into the flames that are Azara, and you see her arm shoot up with a flaming green spiral as that same energy she did on Dawnbreaker she touches Azara with, and
Cold Iron Kitty.
you see her teeth grow blackened almost, a dark steely color, her claws the same, and she kind of goes, okay, that worked. I wasn't sure if it worked, but it seemed to work.
Awesome.
Okay.
Don't touch the cat while it's on fire.
Especially now. It'll fuck you up.
It was just barely a second. I'm good. As she really just kind of went and touched the cat really quick, but
It's more than I would ever do.
well, at least while it's on fire.
Yeah, right.
All right. We are not going to have time for you guys to finish off this combat.
Bullshit.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's been
Bullshit.
It
we've
is.
been raging for a minute.
We have been going. I have the amounts of rounds here
Bullshit.
and what is going on. We are going to have to pause here.
I hate this game.
Balls.
Bullshit.
Oh, you like it?
Cliffhanger.
It's okay.
Actually, Lenny doesn't
The-
die if we pause, so.
I will end us off by using that freezing rain though, as I promised.
Oh shit, Lenny
So,
dies.
as you guys are fighting, and suddenly everything gets a sheet of ice. It covers all of the trees, and the leaves get those little tiny icicles that drip down off of it.
Barnabas,
And
that's one hell of a bomb.
Everyone feels the cold seep into their bones for but a moment. And the rain starts to pour down. And as it's pouring down, the door on this hut pops open. The vines just kind of peeling out of the way. And we'll get to what's in there and what steps out next time. But
Wow.
one thing that you do notice is that freezing rain, you can feel the cold, but not a single drop touches any one of you.
Lenny doesn't die?
You are all
Awesome.
dry at the moment.
No
But
shower.
the field is definitely frozen. The space you are in is not wet or frozen, but only the space you are in currently. And we'll pick that back up next Tuesday on Soul Severed.
Next time on Fuck This.
So what you're saying is if I moved 5 feet, I could get a quick shower and then just jump back?
You would get a freezing shower
Slip on the icy
Worth
ground.
it. This
and
this,
slip on the icy ground,
Yeah, this-
possibly.
I will
she
hurt
is
myself
covered in
to get this crap off. Please help me.
Don't forget to tune in
There
tomorrow,
is that. Yes.
5 p.m. Eastern for Barnabas Brushes.
Yes, please tune in for Barnabas Brushes, and don't forget we've got Overwatch. It's gonna do something special for you guys on Thursday at 8 p.m. But
I want to know
tomorrow,
what you're doing now.
I've been tuning into Barnabas Brushes. It's
I
pretty
I
good,
have as
guys.
well.
You
It's-
should
it's been
definitely check them
epic.
out.
Thanks, guys.
It is. It's great.
I can't stop watching.
I mean, I can't let you have all the fun. I do know a few things that are coming, and I might need to paint them myself, so as not to ruin the surprise.
That's totally fine.
Rude.
Don't worry, I have enough work to keep him busy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have more sitting upstairs.
Yeah.
And would those be for Psychic Promise?
Of course they are. Don't look at me like that.
Well,
Again, if Twitch is not your medium in which you watch the show, don't forget to check us out wherever you get your podcast from. Search for Soul Severed. We have all of the preludes scheduled to be released. I believe it's like the first 7 episodes are already scheduled to drop twice a week. So make sure you check that out and rate us, leave us a little comment to let other people know how good of a show we are. That way it helps push us up their little algorithm so people can find us.
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Thank you very much.
We'll see you next week.
see you tomorrow.
See you next week. Oh, well,
Yes.
yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Oh my gosh, that feels weird.
It does.
It does.
You're not covered in mouths currently.
I don't know what I did, but there's our outro thing.
You broke the thing.
Let's go with it.
It's just staying on theme. It's broken.
Did you get you got a really good shot of those two on the way out. He flipped around and got a really good shot there.
No, they look good.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
There. Keep that. We'll leave it there.
That's way better.
Yeah.
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 All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.